Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new game here on the channel. Now, seeing as we recently finished Alice the Madness Returns, it is time to replace it with another non-Sims game. Now, this is a game that I've had on my Steam library since about Christmas. I got it in the Steam Christmas sale because it looked absolutely amazing, and so I really wanted to play it. I've held off playing it because I kind of wanted to consider Let's Playing it, because out of all the games that I've got, I think this is one that you guys will really like. And like Alice, you know, I think it's one that you'll want to follow through to the end, again, to see what happens in the story. It's one of those choice consequence kind of games, except it's a bit like Life is Strange, except it tells you when your consequence has happened. So if you've chosen to do something, at some point randomly in the game it will say this is happening because of a choice you made, which I think is so cool. I've only played through chapter 1 just to get a gist of the game, to see if I like it and if I want to play it, and I do really like it. Of course I am going to start from the beginning for you guys. I'm gonna, in this video, you know, we're not gonna actually start the game. I just want to sort of see if you like it and would like me to play it, because I don't really know, you know, I don't want to just jump right into it in case you guys are completely not interested in the slightest, because I know most of you here are, you know, on my channel for The Sims. Most people aren't interested in games that are not The Sims, but some of you are, and I most certainly am, because I don't just play The Sims, I play so many different games, and I have my whole entire life. So yeah, I want to have something for everyone, and I hope this will be, obviously nothing will match Alice, because I am so in love with Alice Madness Returns. Nothing will ever compare to it in any way, but I hope this will be an equally as entertaining experience as Alice was. So I'm like randomly on the settings here because I was like setting them up for this video, but there's a story recap, because this, have I even said what this game is called? It's called Dreamfall Chapters, and there are 5 chapters to the book. It's like a book, and it's like kind of like a fantasy book about memories and dreams, and it's so cool. And there was a game beforehand that was really old, a bit like Alice, where they remade the game and followed on the story, but the game is really old and the graphics are disgusting. Like when you play old games when you're younger, you think it's so cool, and then you look back at the game now and you think those graphics were just compared to graphics now. So I don't really want to play it, but there is a video here that has a story recap explaining everything that happened in the first game, and then this is the follow-on game where it's just absolutely amazing and epic. I don't think all the chapters to this are out yet, but I reckon by the time we get to chapter 5 will be out. I don't think chapter 5 is out yet, but I'm not sure. It might be. Someone might have to correct me if you've already played this. Please, as I said with Alice and every other story game, please no spoilers, please. It just ruins it. It just ruins it, because the whole reason I love story games so much is the suspense and the mystery, and you know the conspiracy, you know what's gonna happen. That's what I enjoy so much about story games, so please don't ruin it for me and everyone else watching. If you do, I will be removing your comments, just saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop blabbing now and play the story recap.
Every story has a beginning and an end. This is how our story began. The year is 2219. In Casablanca, a young woman named Zoe Castillo is drawn into a conspiracy when her journalist ex-boyfriend Reza goes missing. Zoe tries to track him down and discovers that Reza is working on a story about a new entertainment device that enables lucid dreams. But this device also opens a back door into people's minds, allowing Waticorp, the makers of the Dream Machine, to monitor thoughts and steal memories. When Zoe is forcibly connected to a Dream Machine, she finds herself in another world, Arcadia, the world of magic. Zoe arrives in the middle of an armed conflict between the Azadi, who have conquered the city of Mercuria, and the magical peoples who are being eradicated by the invaders. She soon learns of a connection between the Dream Machine and the Azadi. Someone is attempting to steal humanity's dreams in order to reshape reality. When Zoe wakes from her vision, she tracks the Dream Machine conspiracy back to the Waticorp headquarters and helps sabotage the project. But before Zoe can tell the world what is going on, she's poisoned by a woman claiming to be her long-deceased mother. Now, in a coma, Zoe travels to a strange and desolate place. Story time. Here, Zoe has the power to shape dreams and help those who are trapped in night terrors escape, but unable to escape herself. Meanwhile, in Arcadia, the world of magic, we follow the apostle Kian Navane as he journeys from the Azadi homelands to the occupied city of Mercuria on a sacred mission to assassinate the leader of the magical resistance. But as Kian learns more about the conflict between his people and the Magicals, he begins to lose faith in his mission. He finally tracks down the leader of the rebels, a woman named April Ryan, but refuses to kill her. As punishment, Kian is imprisoned and sentenced to death, and April is brutally cut down. Zoe is in a coma. Kian is in prison. Their journeys have yet to intersect, but that moment draws closer. Behind the scenes, the thief of dreams is pulling threads and manipulating events. The Dream Machine has been released. Millions of people are addicted to lucid dreams. The Azadi have cemented their rule. Their plot to harvest dreams is moving ahead. Every story has a beginning. Every story has an end. This is the beginning of the end.
So that was the story so far. To the end bit, like the last minute or so, where you saw the graphics drastically improve into this amazingness, was, you know, a snippet of the first chapter of the game. So as you can see, it looks absolutely fabulous. It's so captivating with the music and the narration and the characters. Oh my gosh, it's just... that's the best word I can use to describe it. Utterly captivating. So, if this, you know, is a game that you think you will enjoy, then, you know, comment down below and give it a like and just let me know, because if you're not interested and this gets like 0 views, then what is the point in uploading it? I am going to play the trailer for Chapter 1 because that is actually what we're going to be playing. So, you know, because that was more of a story recap of the game beforehand. So I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer for Chapter 1 so you can see more of what we're actually going to be playing in this Let's Play. And yeah.
amount to the same. Good luck.
May the balance be with you always.
So that was the trailer for book 1. So you just got a bit more of an insight into what we would be doing in this section of the game. I will play book 1 and then play book 2, but obviously because each book is like hours long, like I think it took me like 7 hours to do book 1, but that was mainly because I kept getting stuck. But now I know what to do. It shouldn't take me as long, but it might for book 2 because I haven't played it through all the way to the end. But yeah, so that is Dreamfall chapters. I really hope you are looking forward to playing the game. Obviously, as there is a massive outrage, like, no, don't play this game, I really don't want you to play this game, I won't do it, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, so I hope this will be a decent replacement for Alice Madness Returns, and I will see you soon for part 1. Bye guys!